Hey guys, disregard my stuffy nose. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks, but we're trying to figure out some things to get these mountain bikes situated up in the camper. I know they have the jacket bike racks that you throw on the tongue, but I'm kind of worried about tongue weight, because I want to do another battery or maybe two batteries up there because we got the solar panel up top. So I'm trying to be conscious on the tongue weight and the tow rig because, we don't have a big giant truck, we have an SUV. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm working on here. So what I'm thinking here is reinforce this piece of plywood here and getting the mounts for the fork for Colby's bike and this bike, and yeah, kind of doing something like that. The only thing that I'm concerned about is this table here. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to either kind of mount this table up, because when we're on the road it's going to be bouncing, and I don't think I care for that. So yeah, we'll have to think of something for that. But other than that, this is a pretty solid option because I was worried about the tongue weight, if I'm being honest. So here we have it. And I am stoked about this. Yeah, to do some figuring out because I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll figure it out. Hey guys, Mason here. I'm going to be giving you an update on our mountain bike indoor storage for our camper. Colby's working right now, and she was supposed to help with this project, but we need to get a move on. So let's get into it. So I'm just trying to do some rough fittage here. I'm not really sure how this is going. I'm thinking it's going to go something like this. I don't know. So I got the quad dirt bag through axle mounts for the bikes, and I'm still trying to get some fitment things situated here. Colby's bike is a lot smaller than mine, and the handlebars are an issue. I had her bike flipped so the handlebars were over here, but that still wasn't solving the problem. I make the executive decision that the bikes are going to be facing the same way. I'm not sure how that's going to work or if it's going to work, but I don't know. I'm out of ideas. So yeah, let's try to figure this out together. Probably won't be filming too much just because I want to get this done. It's hot in this little thing and I'm doing it by myself. So if I mentioned this is not how I wanted to film. I have the camera set up inside the house right now and I don't feel like going to grab it. And quite frankly, using my cell phone's a heck of a lot easier than trying to figure out the tripod and all that kind of stuff. But I'm hoping, once we get two people coordinated, Colby's still working. So once we can get two people coordinated on these video adventures, one of us can be filming and the other can be kind of doing what I'm doing right now. So hopefully we can get better at that. We're just trying to make things work as best as they can right now, and it's just easier for me because I'm not working right now. So give me some feedback on what you think, if you like this style or if you like when someone else is filming and you can actually see me while I'm doing the actual deed, So yeah, let me know what you think. First update. Probably would be a lot easier to have two people. Having more hands would be ideal here. So, oh, by the way, that's what I'm riding. Pivot switchblade. Colby's got a Cannondale Habit 2. This thing's old, but she's loving this thing. Yeah, so I took that box out just to give me an idea of, the room here. But yeah, I might try to move. No, I can't. I was gonna say I can move the bike back, but you know we're limited over here. You know we're already tapped out back there, so I might have to build like a little platform out of a 2x4 or something, just to get that mount lifted off. You know. Back. Well, let's see if I can stay in the frame here and see you know what we're working with. So here I figured out. Well, I'm just using this as a test piece, 2x6. And it's looking like the clearance up here is good. That's what we're looking for. So I'm thinking that I might have to throw one of the mounting systems on a block like this just to keep the clearance, you know, good between the handlebars and this. You know, I just realized this, I could actually move her brake levers, but I'm not really sure I want to do that. I kind of want to just be able to take the bike off and ride, you know. I know we're going to have to throw the wheels on, but I'm trying to keep this as minimal effort as possible, just because, you know, since we are going to be living in a small space, you know, we just want to keep things easy and simple. So, I don't know. By the way, I just wanted to mention, looks like I'm looking all over the place. I keep forgetting on my iPhone, the camera is not at the screen, which I'm looking at. It's to the side. So if it looks like I'm looking all over the place, just bear with me. I'm not used to this. It's weird. But yeah, I just figured I'd throw that out there because it's making me feel a little like I'm not sure where the camera lens is. Another idea. I'm thinking of just working on my mountain bike's mount first, and then tackling Colby's bike. I don't want to, you know, go ahead and drill a bunch of holes into this piece of plywood without knowing exactly how this is going to work, just because there is a bunch of different things to account for, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Basically with the mountain bike, you know, see how we have these little, you know, that bolt hanging down there, you know, her bolt is resting on that piece of chunk of wood there, you know, so I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be suitable for hers, because who knows, maybe we won't have to use that chunk of wood. I would rather not use a chunk of wood, but I want to get mine situated, because like I said, the mount's going to add some extra height, you know, there's different, you know, so let's just get that situated and then go from there. Like I said, I don't want to make a bunch of holes and a big mess if I don't have to, so yeah. Some charting out there, not sure if I've updated, can't remember, so I'm going to go ahead and get mine fixed. I think we have a pretty good idea of what we want. Colby gave me the go ahead, so we're gonna drill some holes now. Like I said, we're gonna do that one after. Do this one first, and then figure out what we need to do to that one to make it work. All right, time to drill. Oh, I really need to get a freaking tripod. First one is mocked up. I'm gonna grab the bike and try it out. Got the bike on. And it's a bit of a pain. So the through axle goes in from this side. And yeah, it's gonna be not fun doing that with a bike on the other side, but that's okay. We're not looking for perfection here. Update time. Probably should have put my bike on the inside and Colby's on the outside, because we just did some test fitting. Wrecked my ride wrap, and we would have to lift her bike over my bike to mount hers, which is horrifying. That's how I just wrecked that ride wrap. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to slide my bike over and see if we can't do it that way. Back in with an update. We're test fitting Colby's bike on the outside now, my bike on the inside. This isn't how I imagined it, but it's proving to be probably the way we're gonna have to do this. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a little block for the Colbster's bike, and do some remounting and adjusting. I'm kind of sad that I had already drilled some holes there, but you know, making customizations to things always sometimes lead to weird outcomes. Hours later, I think I finally figured out what to do here. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm going to have to get a new piece of plywood because I don't care for all the holes that I'm drilling in this thing, and I also don't like how there's a hole that's going to be right next to this block here. So I might just swap this piece out for that one. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just mount everything up. Like I said, this is just trial and error. This is a trial and error for me, so you know, we're gonna go ahead and just keep mocking things up and then get it all dialed in, because you know, I want it to be pretty sturdy. I'm not looking for something to fall apart while we're on the road somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So you know, that's why I'm kind of thinking this out and just trying different things and failing along the way. But anyways, yeah, I'll keep you posted. All right, update time. This is the next day, and I think I got it situated, and I'm loving it. I'll show you what we're working with here. I am loving that. It looks good. Clean. Well, actually, that's scrap down there. But this is what I'm really digging. Okay, so I want to explain myself a little bit here. So pretty much what I did is new plywood, 1/2 inch, fender washers, just for more stability. And then for Colby's bike, I used a block so it sat higher. And then we did use lock washers just because it probably vibrates in here more than, you know, your traditional truck or something. And yeah, I decided to use tabs instead of the hole like the old pieces. And now I'm trying to come up with ideas to, like, maybe here in the center, if I make another cross member, to have like a point at we can screw something down into to hold this piece of plywood from bouncing around on the road, you know. So we'll see what we can come up with. All right, last update. Don't mind my hair. I woke up and didn't feel like doing any shower and anything like that. I just want to get this done. But like I said, this is the last update. Okay, stoked to have this done. I ended up getting sick, so it took me a little longer than I was anticipating. But yep, got that set up. This hole here is for a bolt and washer, you know, so it doesn't do any, so the plywood doesn't do any walking around, so to speak. And I did some reinforcements under there. And then over here, all I did was cut some slits and stuck some Velcro under there to secure the rear wheels. But so that's the mountain bike mount on the inside. I have plans for the outside. I'm going to tackle that today, but I just want something secure on the inside, so if we have to camp at a Cracker Barrel or Walmart or something, we have a place for the bikes to stay inside. It's, you know, it's not ideal. It takes up a lot of room, but I like I said, I wanted something, you know, if we're heading into town without the camper and we want some security if we're in like a sketchy area or something. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.